Hello again, this is Nicholas Major with Great Lakes Credit Union, and today we're going to talk about your Social Security number. What is a Social Security number? How do you get it? If you have had issues with your Social Security number and identity theft, we'll talk about that today. What is a Social Security number? Well, you need a Social Security number in order to get a job or collect Social Security benefits later in life or other government services. So a Social Security number is something that identifies you to the government. It's a 9-digit number. It's important to keep in mind that your Social Security number is a very important number. This is the number that you don't want to share with anyone unless you have a reason, as in opening an account with the credit union or a bank. You have to give them your Social Security number. Other than that, do not share your Social Security number with anyone. Remember to keep your Social Security number safe, but also your Social Security card safe. Keep this locked away in a fireproof safe. Always keep your Social Security number and the card safe away from anyone to avoid identity theft in the future. You will want to visit the Social Security Administration's website at ssa.gov, and you can find out how to get a card or how to get a replacement card. You'll find out what kind of documents are needed, like a birth certificate, marriage certificate. In some instances, you'll be able to fill out your application online. If you don't qualify for that, you would have to print out the application, fill it out by hand, and mail it in, or stop by a local Social Security Administration office and drop it off to get your card. There are 3 types of Social Security cards. The first one shows your name and your Social Security number on it. This allows you to work in the United States without any restrictions. This is also something that is only for U.S. citizens and people lawfully admitted to the United States. The second Social Security card shows your name, Social Security number, but also with a note valid for work only with DHS, Department of Homeland Security authorization. These are issued to people lawfully admitted into the United States on a temporary basis. The final type of Social Security card is one that has your name, Social Security number, and the note not valid for employment. As you can tell, this is not used to be employed in the United States, but it's usually issued in order to receive a benefit or a service from the United States government. If you need additional assistance, you can visit your local Social Security Administration office. But where do you go? You may want to visit www.ssa.gov or call 1-800-772-1213 to find your local office and find out what kind of information is needed. Have you been a victim of identity theft? This is when a thief takes your personal information and commits fraud by making charges without your knowledge on accounts or opens new accounts using your identity. This happens all the time, so you have to make sure you're protecting your Social Security number at all times. Data breaches are becoming more prevalent, and this is not a good thing. This is when a business has their computers hacked into and thieves steal personal information such as names, Social Security numbers, and other personal information, and that way they can open up fraudulent accounts in your name. When personal documents get stolen, your information is stolen. It has your name, account number, credit card information. So make sure when throwing away these items, you're shredding them first. Also keep in mind when you're mailing out a personal check, it has your account and routing number on it. Think about an online payment instead. Personal betrayal is when a friend or a family member steals your information and they commit fraudulent charges, whether it's on an account you already have or they create new debt in your name and then they just charge up the bill and have no intention of paying it. This is personal betrayal, and unfortunately it happens quite a bit. Computer crime is the least form of identity theft. Believe it or not, as long as you're using a secured website and a strong password, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, special symbols, do a good password, and if you're getting into a secured site, you'll be fine making payments online. If you're a victim of identity theft, make sure to maintain a good log of communication. Contact credit bureaus, financial institutions, and creditors. You will want to file a police report with your local police department, and then they will guide you to talk to the Federal Trade Commission for your identity theft report. After contacting the Federal Trade Commission, you're also going to want to talk to the Social Security Administration, the IRS, and the United States Postal Service, telling them that you've been a victim of identity theft and taking their advice on how to proceed forth with that information. Thank you for listening today, and I hope you have a better understanding of your Social Security number, the importance of protecting it, and finally how to work with identity theft issues and knowledge on how it happens. So remember to be vigilant and protect your information.